Hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here literally every single day of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. Thank you. And we've got a fantastic community here because of your kindness. You have been so kind to each other. You have been so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go, so you can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed, which I do a lot on YouTube. All right, let me fix this. Fix the camera. Lights, camera, action. Lisa Arnold, a lot of readers say they're trying to get Trump removed. I think there are a lot of readers who would like to get Trump removed. Nothing like coming in the middle of a conversation. It's an overcast day here in Chicago. It is absolutely beautiful. It is 71 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm glad you like the overlays. Little king and queen of swords here. It's a collage, but I had to make some changes. Well, I was a little leery about leaving in so much red because swords are air signs, so the birds are good. But it's gray, and it's air signs. Air signs, gray, and winter. So, yeah. So I put in some snow, but I didn't put in snow to building up, but because I just liked it. It is still summer, so. Lisa Arnold, no, the upper echelon of the GOP. No, I assumed it was. I was just being silly, but oh boy! Oh, thank you, thank you. All right, well, at 2 minutes 30 seconds in, matter of fact, let's just try it. That's interesting. I have a whole bunch of questions, but let's start there. Does the upper GOP want to get rid of Dumpy? Second question would be, and will they succeed? Oh, a big dog, Mom. Thank you. Blessings to you all. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you. Okay. So, actually, maybe this 3:30. All right. Do the upper echelons of the GOP. Those lovely human beings who, oh, I'm sorry. Was that the bed you made that you are now having to lie in? Oh, what a shame. Just breaks your heart, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Bernadette. Thank you. Steve Meyer says, it's a little late to change candidates. Yeah. Ooh. Matt Lyle said, I just repotted 2 houseplants. Maybe now they will be quiet and quit nagging. Well, I just gave Flora plant food and refilled the reservoir. So thank you, Alan. Thank you. All right. All right, GOP. Oh, please. I'm going to take my coffee, the little kitty, and we are going to laugh in your general direction. You did this to yourselves. How many years ago were the people running against Donald Trump saying, if we choose Trump, we deserve what we get, talking about how awful it was going to be. So to gain power, you went fully to the right. And now, oh no, that's not good. And you still want to take women's rights away. Oh dear. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. What the cards are saying is they want the extreme. Women have had it too good. I'm not kidding. That's what I'm picking up here. We need to put those uppity women and foreigners in their place. Add insult to injury. And yeah, we have our, they attack us a little bit, but there's a big election going here. And this sun card, this isn't the lovely side of the sun card. This is the ugly side of the sun card. And until I started reading on politics, I never had a card that stood for the white supremacist morons. But the ugly side of the patriarchy. Oh dear. So if they want to get rid of Trump, it's not because he's too extreme. It's because he's a moron. But the policies are not too extreme for them. Christine says who? Which part are we talking about? He's Arnold, you don't say. Oh, swing and a miss. You idiots. So, do they want to get rid of Trump? It just feels like there is a lot of money swirling around the. See, this is also part of what happens when you're when inequality in your country goes completely out of just extreme. You basically end up with the people who have money and have a huge amounts of it, think that they know best, think that they have the right to make every decision, and the little people are just nothing. Again, taking women's rights away. What the heck? And the death card. They're waiting for their ship to come in. This is going to be great. No, it's not. It's really not going to be great. This is not going to end well for you, you misogynistic, racist, bigoted, blankety blanks. Get stuffed. We're going to vote. So I don't care what your little plans are. Anyway. All right. Ancestor Linker says, I got a grab him by the ballot t-shirt. I love that. That's awesome. All right. So Patty M, we won't go back. Exactly. Visualize 70 says mega money hubris and MAGA money hubris. Yeah. M. Kelpie, grim bleeper. Yeah. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to move on to Lisa. Lisa has a question. Now, this might be a Google question. So please tell me if you know the answer. Trump is going to hold a press conference at Bedminster at 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central. Yay. He said he wasn't going to do anything public until after the DNC. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Yeah. That we were going to get a rest from him. Do we know why? Becca from House of Lenormand's in the chat. Hello, Becca. The wonderful Becca. This is a fantastic website to see how Project 2025 will affect you and your loved ones. 25 and .me. Thank you. Whee, yay. Tam 322 says, not a press conference, more like a televised rally. Anybody for another trip into the bog of eternal stench? Anne says more rambling, whining. Guess I should get the cheese out. Yeah. Would you like some cheese to go with that wine? You know, for the major, even though there's some serious major arcana in what I pulled, with him, that's the thing. It isn't even crying wolf. He has made everything so over dramatic for so long that even when there are things that under normal circumstances would have like seismic changes, like the shooter in Pennsylvania, we're moving on, and thank heavens he was not hurt. Thank heavens. Don't want him hurt. In court, being with fair trial, being held accountable like everyone else. But he's so dramatic and has been so awful for so long that even something like that, most people are just, oh yeah, that did happen. That was just a few weeks ago. And it's meh. So he's going to have some kind of press conference. So, I mean, what could he say? Seriously, what could he say? He's trying to raise money. He's trying to keep in the public eye so he can try to fill the absolute. What it's not a is it a whirlpool? It doesn't seem to really capture. Do you know the giant, like, way out in the sea you get some, is it a whirlpool? But it can like take giant ships down, that kind of thing. That's his financial situation. It's one of those giant things, and it's just, it's not going well for him. People have found an alternative. I loved how, who was it? Was it Jesse Waters? Or who was it that was complaining about Tim Walz and said, he was like mocking Tim Walz, but he was mocking him by basically saying, oh, the big sweet teddy bear of a candidate. And I was like, yeah, jealous? Temperance, hello, justice card. And then Trump has to work, which he doesn't want to do. So even though, I mean, I've got 3 major arcana right in the middle of this. I've got the Tower, Temperance, and Justice. And the energy's just, might be held accountable next month. He might not. We'll get there eventually. His finances are a complete disaster. In theory, he could get millions and millions of dollars next month out of Truth Social. It'll be gone. Oh, was it Glenn Beck? Thank you, Lois. Thank you. It'll be gone so fast, it won't really make much difference. So what is he going to talk about? What could he bring up that would actually move the needle right now? Nothing. It's called a gyre. Thank you, Sharon Rice. Thank you. So Becca says, at this point, besides dogless cat ladies, what demographic has he seen not insulted? Dogless cat ladies. Yeah. Whatever. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Yeah, all your life. 1620. Deb had a question. I'll see if I can pick up anything on this. We'll see. I was watching another tarot site. She saw Trump doing something very dramatic that hurts the Democrats, but they will rise back up. Mary Epperson mentioned hearing the same, maybe some Democrats involved with Epstein. I also heard Bill Clinton was going to be speaking at the conference, the convention conference. I wouldn't put it past them to drag up his dirty laundry. All right, so basically, I'm not going. Honestly, I'm not getting anywhere near Epstein. Just we're not. I can't. Just okay. Will Trump actually come up with something that hurts the Democrats? Oh, is Mal here? Hello, Mal. Alan says Epstein's too dark. Agreed. He can try. We're good with our ticket. He tries to say whatever he's going to say, that talking about things that would hurt women, which just makes Democrats stronger. And the group of Republicans are isolated. Maybe you should go rethink your life. A lot of this stuff is baked in. I'm just getting a whole lot of energy of. So I don't mean that to color every reading I do today, but that's I'm just getting this overwhelming sense of around Trump of. All right. Yvonne had a question about the sentencing at 1845. Oh boy. This could move the needle. Anna's saying women who only have one child are next. Well, just let me show you something about in a minute. Let me show you something about Vance. Yeah, but right now, let's make this 1930. All right, Yvonne had the question. Per AP News, Trump asked for delaying the sentencing until after the November election. MSNBC also reported this. Surprise! Who's shocked? Raise your hand if you're shocked. Becca says they're saying 6 of the 7 swing states are in play. Let's go. All gas, no brakes. No sleep till Washington, D.C. All right. Is Trump going to succeed in getting the sentencing delayed until after the election? Now, I will say there is an argument to be made that sentencing is one thing. Maybe he doesn't have to potentially show up at prison until after the election. But his followers haven't paid much attention to what he's already been convicted of, and attacking E. Jean Carroll and all of this other stuff and all of this fraud. So if he's got a sentence actually hanging over him, an actual sentence with some kind of legal metaphorical teeth, we will be happy. And frankly, his side, they don't care. They don't care. Oh, Becca has awesome news. What? Wait, what? Becca says his Grand Tableau doesn't show prison until next year, but I could be wrong. I'll take it. I'm in. Let's vote. I vote for that. Let's do that. Let's do that. 2 thumbs up from Black and Orange. Delaying the sentencing. Oh, okay. That is the sword of truth, and it can be a new beginning. It's got the ending behind it. End, new beginning. But none of this is major arcana. These are the people supporting Trump. This would be like Judge Merchan or someone like that. Not listening, refusing to listen, feeling all beaten up, victimized, and communicating and whinging and whining. So what this card right in the center, what this comes down to is no remorse. None. No remorse. Not even a little. That's going to matter in a sentencing. And this is, I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Yeah, you're pathetic. I'll tell you that. And all of this is because of your own actions. And then communicating that, but it's minor arcana. It doesn't mean that he won't be held accountable, actually. What this means is nobody cares. We'll be happy. But it doesn't move the electoral needle. Anna says he's incapable of remorse. Agreed. So well, let's see what else we've got here. Oh, okay. So we're moving out of Trump world for a minute. At 23. M. Packard was asking, will Texas go blue or purple in November? We can dream. All right, Texas, Teggis, Texas. What do you Democrats in Texas going to come out in huge numbers? Texas, spirit of Texas. People in Texas. Move to the left. To the left, to the left. Interesting. All right, We know we know that Texas is currently just red, 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 red. So in the past, the MAGA had their victory, and there's still a lot of Republicans, and there's a lot of Republican money. And by the way, Paxton is still floating around. But here's the thing. There's some trouble coming for this cozy little situation. Big trouble. And they try to fight back against it. That's the major arcana here, is the big old death card right there. Of this cozy little situation. Texas, November, well, including early voting up to Election Day 2024. You're going to go blue? There is some kind of change going on. This is voting. This is my card for voting, specifically women voting, but this is voting. There's some isolation there. Some fools in the middle who are not reading the room. Some people of pentacles who are out in the cold, and the sun here. I'm not getting anything overwhelming about Texas going blue. Purple, there are going to be a lot of people voting. I keep getting big turnout, especially for Democrats. And it doesn't look as good for the Republicans because of their heinous policies. Ugh, the sun card being a bad guy is just kind of disheartening. Yeah, they're not reading the room, and they end up isolated. So I do have change going on. So fingers crossed. Bern O'Malley says, someone said they managed to purge 2 million voters in Texas. Ugh. Ick. Oh, Shazari, is it Shazari? You were going to show us something about Vance. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, dear great Gussie. At 28 minutes in, Vance. Just Vance. Oh boy. All right. Let me go back over here. Ick. Oh, by the way, apparently Walz and Vance have agreed to a vice presidential debate. I don't think I've got a question on that, so we should probably look at it. Only this picture isn't showing up here. It isn't getting bigger for me. All right, so yeah, the Vance thing. Opening the story on the Daily Beast, not always the best source of news, but here we are. Oh boy. Daily Beast. Let's just go through this because I'm not playing the video. Okay, don't give me the summary. Tell me what he actually said. Okay, Laura Angerham, as I call her, because she's a ham and she's always angry. So Laura Angerham said to Shady Vance while interviewing him, one of my dear friends said to me tonight that all of these suburban women, all they care about is abortion. They don't understand the decision is with the states now. It's not banned nationally. Even if some people want it to be banned nationally, she said. What do you say to suburban women out there who are marinating in this propaganda? Hold up. First of all, one of your dear friends, right. All they care about, it's all they care about is abortion. They don't understand the decision is with the states now. They shouldn't be worrying their pretty little heads. The states have it now. They can't make decisions. The states have it. It's not banned nationally. I mean, obviously, everybody has enough money to go from state to state. Even if some people want it to be banned nationally. So, what do you, JD Vance, what do you say to suburban women out there who are marinating in this propaganda? Well, first of all, little lady, he didn't say, but he may as well have. I don't buy that, Laura. Oh, yes, do dismiss. Anyway, I think most suburban women care about the normal things that most Americans care about, right? They care about inflation. They care about the price of groceries. They care about public safety in the streets where their kids play. Inflation, price of groceries, and where their kids play. So not jobs, not childcare, not healthcare, not. I think, says JD Vance, I think most suburban women care about the normal things that most Americans care about, right? All right. Someone wrote in response on X, it's pretty normal to respect a woman's right to make her own healthcare decisions. Ding. All right, so this is just all kinds of vile. But I did see, sorry, I don't have this right, like super handy, but let me pull this up because not 2 minutes later, I was going through not 2 minutes later, I was going through more of the news and I ran across the response by Tim Walz. So here's what do you say to suburban women who are worried about abortion rights? I don't buy that. I think suburban women care about normal things. Tim Walz replied, it's pretty normal to respect a woman's right to make her own. Yeah, that was it. It wasn't just the other thing. It said it was somebody on X. No, it was Tim Walz to make her own healthcare decisions. That's pretty normal. Bless him. Bless him. So, yeah. And Vance just can't quite figure out why he isn't popular. Why he is essentially tanking the ticket in so many ways. Oh boy. Kelly Ramsey. Shady isn't comfortable in his people suit. That was good. That was good. Mm-hmm. Yes, Chris Cool, Walls rocks. So, Oh my God, my skin is just crawling. Yes, boo-boo. He just jumped down from his bed. Trump doesn't care. Second to the last card, this is Trump. Look at I don't know if you can see the look, the expression on his face. It's kind of hard to see in this. I can't usually get this camera to focus that close. But right here, he has this look on his face of, that's Trump. He doesn't care. Yes, do subjugate women. That's a winning policy. That won't leave you losing voters or turning to Democrats. They're not listening. They're not listening. They're not reading the room. They're not reading the country. They're not listening. You can just change states with the states now. The decisions are with the states now. Don't worry your pretty little head. You can just go to a different state. Let them eat cake. Which she didn't say, but anyway. The Lover's card. Because they live in these little bubbles. And there's Dumpy himself. He doesn't care. And he lies like a rug. And he despises women. Absolutely despises women. Especially now. Becky says, how can his wife stand this man? Oh, I thought you meant Trump. It was like, I don't think she can. But Usha, sorry, my mistake. Usha Vance. I don't know. I don't know. But then again, he says all this stuff, but he doesn't say it because it's his moral core. He doesn't have one. He is an empty opportunist. And he wants whatever will give him money and power. Whatever will allow him to move up. This is the bad side of Capricorn. If I remember correctly, he's got some Capricorn in his chart. And there are some glorious sides to Capricorn. What they can create, the accomplishments they can do, the great work they can do, the elegance, there's so many good things about Capricorn. But just like every sign, there's a negative side. And the negative sign, he's not a Capricorn, but it's either his moon or it's Venus or it's something, from what I remember. But it's this having this some kind of need to social climb. And that's what matters to him. And hey, if you can take half the population and just go, oh, all of you are less than me. Wow, suddenly I'm up so high. Lisa Arnold says, I'm a double cap. Awesome. And I've had 2 serious relationships in my life. One was with a Capricorn, one was with a Taurus. And wow, the Capricorn. Wow. Anyway. Visualize 70 says he's obsessed with status. Yes. And that's what he's after. That is the closest. It isn't even a moral core. It's just that's what he's focused on. Anyway, Beth says he's basically a dip. That too. Okay, so at 39:30, Claude had a good question. How stupid are the Republicans going to be? Could it be possible that the MAGA GOP Congress or MAGA parts of the GOP Congress will shut down the government for a few weeks before the election? Are we back to that? Oh gosh, Sally Mount's pointing out that Vance that his mother-in-law quit her job as a biologist to raise his children. All right, shutting down the government. How stupid are they going to be? Bethy's asking, can they do that? I don't know. Janet says she took a sabbatical. Probably not from his perspective. There's not much here. I mean, there's a possibility. A free spirit says she took a 1-year sabbatical. Oh no, I under Sally Mount. Read the title in all caps. What was the title? Because I don't see your. When you're done having kids, raise your grandkids. Oh yes, I heard something about that. Yeah, it's awful. He's awful. But as far as what's going to happen with the potentially shutting down the government, they want to disrupt things, but it feels like we're more worried about January 6, 2025. It seems like that's really where the focus is. They can try various things. I mean, I do have a retreat. Democrats have some power, but it's maybe they can do something, and there's a refusal here, but I don't know. I'm not getting a lot of power behind this. It's I'm just getting this laser focus on being worried about January to make certain that there can be because I think people are starting to realize that Harris is going to win. People are very worried about a repeat of the last awful January 6th. It won't happen, but I'm trying to read on will they shut down the government. I'm just getting that's whatever. Focus on this. That's all I'm getting. So Claude says we're still a long way to November. We should revisit this then. Good idea. Deb is pointing out there's another budget that needs funding or the government shuts down. Carol Fairchild says it's concerning the budget. When's the they always go down to the deadline. When's the deadline? So, okay. At 44:15, Chris Cool had a question. 44:20. Will DC have to put up fences around the Capitol, White House, or the Supreme Court like Dumpy did? September? Thank you, Deb Hope. Yvonne says September. First, the beginning or the end of September? Do you know? All right, they're going to putting up fences around the Capitol, the White House, the Supreme Court. Denise Miner is saying that shutting down the government isn't going to help them. Yeah, are you bringing logic? Are you trying to have a battle of wits with unarmed people? Becca says, did you see that McConnell saying that if Harris wins, it'll be the end of the GOP? Don't threaten us with a good time. So, on the defensive, the Supreme Court, I mean, if they start doing dumb stuff, that's probably the first place that gets a fence if it doesn't actually have one right now. Okay, 9 of Cups, 8 of Swords, Chariot, Page of Swords, 3 of Wands. Woo-hoo. This is the whole election thing going forward. That they're not really able to put up much of a fight, for lack of a better word. Alexa Gibson says September 4th. Thank you. And it says current federal budget is good through September 30th. Thank you. I'm not getting a lot of that. Like that they like, absolutely, we must do this right now. I'm not getting a lot of that kind of urgency. But the Supreme Court, if they continue to do boneheaded things, they might need a little something. Okay, Cosmic Goat Lady had a question here about Vance, and I'll read on it, but we're going to focus on what was in parentheses in the question, because the question was, the full question was, is Shady Vance hiding skeletons in his closet? Not going there. Just not. But in parentheses, it then said illegal dealings. It's like, okay, I can go there. I can go there. I have no interest in looking at this man's closet or anything else that would just no, thank you. I will pass. Not. I do not want to be anywhere near the energy of his nether regions. Thank you very much. Thank you for becoming a member, Old Silver. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Vance. Well, let's face it. He's been hanging out with some super, super rich people, and they're not. Yeah, they're no Tim Walz. So, any dodgy dealings? Well, he's happy because even if he doesn't become vice president, which he has a real chance at, he now thinks he is set. He is going to be this power player. No, but anyway, that's what he thinks. The people at there are some shady deals that go on amongst all of the whole Mar-a-Lago crowd, people around. Yeah, all of that. These men with money, sometimes women, but mostly men. Temperance is in the middle. Queen of Cups. Devil card. There isn't a whole lot of legal action here. What there is What there is disgust. You're going to lose, dude. You're going to lose. And he is going to continue to vilify women and vilify anyone who is not a wasp, straight wasp. Yeah, I'm not getting. I mean, what is it? He made. I want to say I'm not good at remembering numbers, but I want to say Walls. They had to turn in their some kind of financial records or documents, and Walls and his wife made like $399,000 in 2022. Shady Vance made over 1.2 million. Yeah, he's been hanging out with the venture capitalists and Peter Thiel crowd and all of that. So, do I think there's something shady about him with no proof and just as a personal opinion? Yes, he's vile and selfish. Do I think that something's pending where it'll be like, oh my gosh? No, not really. Nothing. He's not. I don't think he's going to be indicted before the election or anything like that. So, Chris Cool saying it's been almost 4 years and still no announcement of Dumpy's library. Oh, you don't know about Trump's library? Yeah, it's the size of a flea circus, and you haven't. I guess they have trouble picturing something that small, but no, it actually exists already. So yeah, it's all his favorite books and all the great thinkers he reveres. Yeah, it's great stuff. Anyway, but I hear you. At 52:30, Susan Englehart had a question. And boy, see, this is where I lack imagination, which is not something I like admitting because I try to write novels. I create villains. But boy, these jerks have me beat. And I read on this yesterday, why is Trump not wearing his makeup? I don't think I got this exact answer, but oh, thank you for becoming a member, Barbara Murphy. Thank you. All right. Ick. Regarding 45's lack of a tan, I thought instantly, quote, as if this would be something he was thinking, see how white I am compared to Harris, unquote. I just generally enjoy these racist blankety blanks being so vile and so obviously and openly awful. And at the same time, they keep getting tans or fake tans and getting lip injections and trying to look anything but Caucasian. You do you, boo. So stupid. Everything about them is stupid. He's got some sleepless nights going. A little bit of worry there. The victim. He's always the victim. Women. Women. Fool. He's a fool. This is the election. And he's more and more isolated. I do get disgust with Kamala Harris and women. So, and we know he's a racist blankety blank. Ay, 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 ay. What a woman should be. Five of Pentacles, disappointment. Why? Because you're going to lose, and you're about to see the importance and the rise of women. Bless you, as equals. Yes, he's a jerk. He's a jerk. We know that. All right. So, Chris Cool, Botox and tanning beds, the ultimate irony. Oh, yeah. And oh my gosh, Gates with the. How did he make himself look like more of a Cro-Magnon? I can't even make my forehead do that. Hello, Boo Boo. How are you? You doing okay? You having a good kitty day? You are the sweetheart. Yes, you are. Oh, he's a good boy. He's just a good boy. He is the precious. Yes. Yes, he's the precious. Yep. Oops, that's my hair. Yo. I don't know if you can hear him purring. Yeah, it's true, Anna. Gates looked like an alien. He's just a good boy. He's just a good boy. Yes, he is. Just back and forth, huh? I'm gonna relax. You're just gonna relax. Okay, relax. No, you are the precious. Yes, you are. You are the precious. Okay, this is great, but we just okay. Can we relax now? Yes. Let us relax. We'll just relax. Enjoy the sweetness. Yes, he is. Oh. So hang on before. See, relax, relax. Can't see through you. Oh. You're a big old nut. Yes, you are. You're just a big old nut. Just relax. Lay down. 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 Yes. Lay down. Just relax. All right. Well. Whoops. Sorry. That was my fault. Oh, jeez. Can you hear him purr? Seriously? Because I have cat. He's like, you've been in that icky energy long enough. You know, I have to live here too, he says. I have to live here in that energy too. I'm not just a good kitty. So, oh, quick grief. All right. Okay. 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 Can we? Boo boo. Chillax. 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 Relax. 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 Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, you big silly. You're just being a big silly. Just relax. There we go. Just relax. Just relax. Okay. That's okay. Just relax. All right. There we go. Laura says, he says your hour is up. Stop ignoring me. That too. Oh yeah, that woman who supposedly got a Trump tattoo on her forehead. We don't know if that's actually real. She does a lot of stuff for attention. So, okay. Old Silver says, Boo Boo Purse, he has you on an hourly timer. He kind of does. Yeah. There we go. All right. Well, just relax. I'm here all day. Yes, at 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. Just relax. Okay. All right. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for being here. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. Becca says she filmed herself getting the tattoo at the show. Well, let's just hope. Let's hope it was just a stunt. That it's not real. Please. Oh, good grief. Okay. All right. That's going to do it for me for today. But thank you. And at 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. Okay. Now my hair's in your face, dear. Okay. So, thank you. Please remember you're not alone. You're not alone. We're in this together. Yes, we are. And there are good days ahead. There are good days ahead. Well, heck, there are good days right here. All right. A wonderful rest of your day. And at 3 o'clock, I'll see you over on Creative Sprints. And if not, I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Okay, purry kitty. Yes, he's a sweetie. Okay. All right. Take care. I hit the button, Frank. Hit the button, Frank. No. Okay. Find some other way. He's a sweetie.